All right, let's talk about episode 3 of The Acolyte. So, with the first two episodes, I thought they were all right. They weren't anything special, but I still thought they were fine. And with this one right here, episode 3, I think it's the best episode so far out of the 3 episodes, but still really not anything special, but I did enjoy the episode. And the whole episode was a flashback exploring when Osha and May were really young. And I actually liked that the whole episode was a flashback, because usually when like there's an episode that has like a strong amount of flashbacks or whatever, or the entire episode's a flashback, I kind of get like bothered by that, because I want the story to move forward. And I do like how they went back and showed this backstory of what happened when they were young. And the two actresses playing Osha and May here, Lauren and Leah Brady, they were pretty good. I would say they're pretty good for the most part. There's one part towards the end when we see May push Osha, and it's right before she burns or she sets fire to the place that they're at. And when she pushed her, it didn't really seem convincing, because she was she just pushed her down and took that thing she had. I forget what she had, but then she burned it and tried to burn her, which that was pretty evil. Like, May went pretty just straight up dark side evil right there, saying that to keep you from going to the Jedi, I'm just gonna kill you. so yeah, that was pretty dark, and it's just that push was a little bit silly. I don't know, it just seemed unconvincing to me. But yeah, for the most part, I did like the two actresses that played the younger Osha and May here, and Jodie Turner-Smith playing the mother, whose name is Mother Anasea. She was really good as well, playing the mother here. And and she's kind of the leader of these force-using witches. I think they're called Force Witches or whatever. I looked it up. I think they're called Force Witches, and it's pretty good. I don't think these witches have ever been shown in Star Wars. I think there's something new. And I also heard going into this episode that there might be a problem with fans regarding the Star Wars lore here. And I think it's with Osha and May being born without a father, just like Anakin was. And I didn't really have a big problem with that. I didn't have a big problem, because the galaxy is big and vast, and you're gonna have things that happen that people may not know happen or whatever. But I guess it's kind of interesting that the Jedi are part of this though. So that's what might anger fans a little bit, if they're just holding on to Anakin being the only person that is born without a father or whatever. But I don't know. I didn't have a problem with this. But I think with the Jedi connected to it, I think, yeah, this could anger fans. I don't know. But it wasn't really a big deal to me. And what I liked about the episode is we're taking a look at the past here and seeing how things went down. But it still leaves a little bit of mystery here, because it showed the Jedi as peaceful. We had Sol here. We had Carrie Moss as Zendara, Kelnaka, and Torben. I keep getting his name messed up. And they showed him for the most part peaceful in this episode. In this episode, they didn't really do anything wrong, or they didn't show him doing anything wrong in this episode. But I think the episode's from Osha's perspective, and they leave a little bit of things in here that are kind of unquestioned, especially with the witches being dead on the ground, because it didn't look like they were dead from the fire. It just looked like they were on the ground. And so, yeah, I don't know. I don't think the fire or any explosion got them. They were just there. So I'm kind of guessing here that maybe the witches thought the Jedi started the fire. Maybe that Zabrak, the mother, was it Mother Coral? She's the Zabrak mother, who's has a relationship with Mother Anasea. So yeah, I'm guessing she probably thought the Jedi started this fire instead of May, and she was like, yeah, let's attack them. And then the witches probably started attacking them, and then the Jedi's defended themselves and probably had to kill them in self-defense. I don't know. That's just my guess. And that's, of course, where May comes in, and May probably sees this, and she sees that the Jedi killed them, because they were just lying there. So yeah, that is my guess of what happened, and it probably is obvious. Just saying it out loud here, I'm kind of thinking, okay, that's probably obvious now. That's probably obvious what happened. And also with Torben drinking the potion in the second episode, yeah, they definitely did something shady, or they're trying to hide something. So they probably took out all the witches or something like that. So yeah, and Dora was probably went all ruthless or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, and Indara with Carrie and Moss being having more screen time in this episode. It was cool to see her more. I feel like she didn't add too much to the episode, but we'll probably see more of her in another episode, in another flashback, if they're hiding something and if there's more to this story going into going from this flashback. So yeah, I gotta assume we're gonna see more of her. And Lee Jung Jae as Soul, like again, he's great. It's like a younger Soul from like 15 years in the past. Yeah, Lee Jung Jae as Soul has been the best character of this show so far. Like he's great. So yeah, and him like going up to young Osha and like doing the test with her and all that and saving her. That was pretty cool. So yeah, I like that part of the episode. So yeah, so it is the best episode so far. But as I said, it's not really grabbing me. Like it's not anything special. But yeah, I want the show to get better as it moves along, add more energy to the show, and just be great. Because I think it could be great. But right now, I think it's just fine. I think it's just okay. But yeah, hopefully cross my fingers, it does get better. So yeah, we'll see. But give me your thoughts on episode 3 of The Acolyte. So yeah, tell me down below your thoughts. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Rebel out.